And I do believe that we have rotten politics, and I'm not using that as an exaggeration.
Hey everyone, welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at the EU and their decline into tin pot dictatorship. As you're probably aware, Austria have gone into drastic lockdown of everybody, including Unjibby Jabbid and everybody else now. Well, it seems that the EU have looked at Austria and thought, oh, good idea. And the EU chief has called for something that, in my honest opinion, proves that they can't do this. EU chief calls for throwing out the Nuremberg Code. I wonder why that would be. Ursula von der Leyen, the head of the EU Commission, told the press on Wednesday she was in favour of scrapping the long-standing Nuremberg Code so that she's able to force people to get jibby-jabbed against the dreaded lurgy. So that tells me, just on the headline, that while the Nuremberg is in place, they cannot force people to get jibby-jabbed against the lurgy. Am I wrong on that? Now, this has got some sort of response. Predominantly Dr. Jordan Peterson, as he said, hey, it's just the Nuremberg Code, only what we learned from the Nazi atrocities, not least those that were medical. Now, this is Ursula von der Leyen, the head of the EU Commission, and the head of Pfizer. Seem very cosy, don't they? I wonder why she wants to push jibby-jabby so much. Look at that, 1 second away from full-on snoggy. So I thought we'd have a look at the Nuremberg Code and find out exactly why they don't want this. Now, this is under the Nuremberg Code 1947, permissible medical experiments. Number 1, the voluntary consent of the human subject is absolutely essential. This means that if the person involved should have legal capacity to give consent, should be so situated as to be able to exercise free power of choice, without the intervention of any element of force, fraud, deceit, duress, overreaching, or other ulterior form of constraint or coercion. So you can understand why she wants this thrown out, and why I'm starting to call the EU tin pot dictators. I think we've been down this route before, haven't we? The reason why we brought in the Nuremberg Code in the first place was to stop tyrants like this, in my honest opinion. But let's continue with what she said. In an interview she gave the BBC, ooh, yeah, not biased at all, the EU chief said that it was understandable and appropriate to consider jibby-jabby mandates, especially due to the new Decepticon variant of lurgy, which is now detected in 12 different member nations of the EU. How we can encourage, this is the language change, encourage. Don't forget these, the element of force, fraud, deceit, duress, overreaching, ulterior form of constraint or coercion. And I'll carry on. How we can encourage and potentially think about mandatory jibby-jabbies within the European Union. This needs discussion. This needs a common approach. Common purpose. Not your purpose, their purpose. But it is a discussion that I think has to be led. Really? Does it really? Does anyone agree with the fact of getting rid of the Nuremberg Code, which was, as Jordan Peterson said, only what we learnt from the Nazi atrocities, including the medical atrocities? Absolutely disgraceful, and it proves that the EU, the Ramonas, are the tyrants the Brexiteers have always said, and they're proving it more and more by the day. We must stand up. Nuremberg Code is there to protect us from them, not the other way round, and that's why they want to get rid of it. And it also proves that Austria hasn't got the legal right to do what they're doing. If the Nuremberg Code is stopping Ursula von der Leyen, it should stop the rest of the EU nations, should it not? But anyway, I'd like to know your opinion on this one. Let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell icon, share it out. Go and check out the website. All of my videos drop on the website, including the ones that might be a little bit too spicy for the YouTubes. Stay sane. I'll see you on the next one.